Well, I was from 16 when I left school. I was selling drugs and stuff and working for people like selling drugs and just getting into trouble. My mum didn't like it no more and I was getting violent because of drugs and drink. So I got chucked out. I was homeless for ages and ages and ages, and then I was getting in trouble with the police.
I got released from jail and I was on tag. I was staying at my sister's till April. After April I become homeless. Was basically sleeping rough.
I was caring for my mum and my brother. I was in college 4 times, so 5 days a week. The other 2 days I was at work. And then it got too stressful with everything and everyone.
Before Framework I was in foster care. It was hard because before I left foster care all the stress mounted on top of me and I ended up in hospital for quite a few weeks.
I had a bit of problems with my ex and I ended up unfortunately crashing my car on a DUI. From then everything kind of went topsy-turvy, which not really doing much with myself. I was not really going out or anything, I was just too beaten up for what I did.
Well, before Framework I was sofa surfing at mates and occasionally sleeping raw because I had a few problems with my family, so I just helped and became homeless.
But they got me at job centre, they got me sorted out to go to interview college, they got me playing football, they got me a flat, they've done everything really.
And basically brought my confidence back up in that because I was at an all-time low before, but brought myself back up and now I feel more confident in myself. And that's through Framework actually helping me out. And
they've just helped me out a hell of a lot. They've learnt me how to take care of my own flat. Like now I'm in my own residential flat and I'm loving every minute on it because I'm learning more stuff, how to space my money out, learning how to pay bills and all that lot. It's hard and people don't know how hard it is to start paying your bills off, how to start worrying about your electric running out or when you're paying your water or your gas bill off. It's just really hard and you have to start getting used to it bit by bit, do it step by step, and it makes it a hell of a lot easier.
Things were a bit messy, wasn't in college or anything, so Framework actually gave me the encouragement to go back to college and feel better about myself and just make things seem a bit more stable.
What they've helped me cope, not I wouldn't say properly cope with my past, but the support's there when you need it. I feel down that I can go into a separate room and I can talk to them about it. You know, they're helping me with like doctor's appointments, helping me with like bank appointments, debts, anything.
Obviously you've got your skills for independence as well. They're like little, it's like a little course thing, helps you to move on and stuff. That's really helpful. You learn a lot that you don't learn in school, that you probably should learn in school, but you know. But yeah, the staff and everything, they are brilliant. Like key worker, she's awesome. I can talk to her about anything and she's just like always guaranteed to help me.
yeah, I used to be a little immature person. I just put it in that way. Just used to didn't care about nobody. Just wanted to see where I can get my next fix from, basically.
Like now I'm like living on my own and stuff. I've had to grow up like big time, and I've just changed so much. Like I'm just thinking about my future. I'm just proper concentrating on it and just totally like I'm gonna get there sort of thing. And I'm happy. Never used to be happy. I'm happy.
I would say my confidence is a lot better. I've recently moved into Chapel House. I'm talking to staff like they're my best friends. I'm talking to residents like I've known them for years. Ages ago I wouldn't talk to no one. I was shy. I locked myself away from everybody. I want to talk to no one about my problems, but my Framework just talked to me, sit me down in a private room and just talk to me if I've got any problems. And that's how they built everything up from there.
It's given me more independence and a bit more stability. I like the fact that I can come and go when I please, and it has helped me. I've still got a long way to go, but at the end of the day, things aren't sorted in one day, are they?
I'm more happier, and I feel slightly more confident in myself than what I did before I moved here. Which has helped me because it feels like now I can get through anything and I can do what I want to do.
I just imagine just how much life's changed really. It's good. I don't drink as much now. Well, I don't really drink, to be fair, like only if I go out or anything like that, but don't get myself into trouble now. I know my limits, whereas before I didn't know my limits and stuff.
But they have changed me a lot really. I used to be an angry, arrogant, just a dick really. But now I'm not. They've made me alright. They've made me back how I'm meant to be, really. So yeah, definitely. I'm really confident about the future because I've made it clear kind of now, because I've got everything in like perspective, what I need to do to get where I need to be. And I'm still young. If I was 25, things might be a bit different because it's a lot harder. But because I'm only 20, I've got a good 5. Like, my goal's 5 years to have everything sorted, kind of like moved out, maybe have a car, girlfriend, whatever, and stuff like that, and just a cushy job, really. So yeah, just got a goal. So,
like, I do want to become an author. I'm at the start of writing a book, but that's a long way off. I'm like trying to work towards becoming an editor at a publishing house, like 4 books. Like, I'd be happy if I got that and never actually published a book. But I'd love to be a good author someday.
Well, what I want in the long-term future really is not to think about what's happening, to keep on dwelling on the past, but work for my future, then I can build it as I'm going along, and that's all I want to do.
I'd like to go around to like schools and colleges and just basically every like youth centres or some stuff like that, and tell people about my experience in life with drugs and just be a mentor really in drugs and alcohol, and explain to them about my life, like, and let them make their own choices from there really.
I start college in September to do the computer software developing course, but they've made me choose from that. After that year ends, I've got a choice to do 7 more years at West Notts College for a university degree, or I can go to university for the degree, and I really want to go to uni for it, so I can go and work in Romax for my future, because it's a company where they work for the Navy, update the software on the Navy boats, and it's just an amazing job.
I would love to start my own t-shirt printing business, and or get into some sort of steady work to the point where I'm actually able to fund myself.
I'd like to have a secure job, either I haven't got a future plan, like, planned out, but I'd like to work in retail and warehouse, because it's currently what I'm doing at the moment in retail, which is what I'm experiencing at the moment. I'm really enjoying that. I'd just like to keep myself motivated and keeping a job really.
If I didn't come across Framework and I was still in my old situation, I'd be in prison. 100%. I had so many strikes, being at probation and then getting in trouble still. And obviously if you breach them so many times, then you get sent back to court, and then before I came to Framework I had 1 more breach left, and then that would have been me getting sentenced.
But without Framework really, I'd be rock bottom still. I wouldn't be motivated or nothing. I'd be honest with you, I'd probably still be in jail. Like,
probably sleeping off constantly, like just completely homeless, have nothing. instead of, because like before I was obviously safe surfing at friends, but obviously I could only do that a few days a week because of benefits and stuff. But I think eventually they would have maybe had enough and I'd probably be on the streets constantly every day of the week.
I think without framework, I would be in a totally horrendous place. I don't know where I would be. Probably, you know, still at home, unhappy, like, just really horrendous.